Orale compadres! So today, I'm gonna be creating a video showing you the steps of me doing the prep work, basing, clearing, all the steps that you need to take to have a nice paint job. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be the cleanest paint job ever, but it's gonna be better than down the street. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is what we're painting today. A nice bumper. I don't even know what this is to. And a nice little fender. I don't know what it's to either. So I'm gonna give you all the steps, the way we prepped it, the way we clean it and seal it and everything like that. So let's go through that. This fender, I had my friend Eddie. He hit it with 400 on the outside with the DA. Yeah, I know he burned a little bit. The sealer will cover that. This is only just like it's a primer they spray just when they ship and everything like that. And I had him hit the jams with red Scotch-Brite. I still need to wax and grease this. And then with this, I hit this with 600 on the DA soft pad just because it's plastic and I don't want to burn through it or anything like that. Had a small little scratch. I sanded out. But yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna roll these in the booth after I'll wax and grease them. Wax and greasing anything that you do before having a clean panel and a clean surface is the best way to have a cleaner paint job. If the prep is bad, the jobs usually come out bad. If prep is good, most of the time they come out nice. So I mean, you just got the more work you put in, the better it comes out. But yeah, we also got all this other stuff that we have to paint, or maybe hopefully make other videos on that. But yeah, I'm gonna wax and grease these and then roll them in the booth. All right, so we're waxing greasing these right now. I'm getting all the edges and the creases and everything like that. Looks very nice, slick, demure. I don't know what that means. I saw that word off of TikTok or something like that. But yeah, so about to get this rolled in the booth, and we're gonna mix up we're gonna put this on, put our little jet heater on, because it is 19 degrees out here. I don't know how cold it is right now, honestly, but last time I saw it was 19 degrees. It's absolute absurd. But I'm gonna roll these into the booth, and then we'll start mixing our sealer. All right, so I'm about to mix up the sealer. I don't know what the name is, honestly. I'll be honest. It's Omni. It's sealer, all right? It'll get the job done. But I'm gonna mix this up. It's 2 to 1. 2 to 1. I'm gonna show you how to read the scale. It's pretty self-explanatory. You got the 2, the 3, and the 4. Most times you're only using 2 and 4 to 1. I haven't used 3 to 1 yet, and I also use 1 to 1. 1 to 1 is like if you go to the 7 with paint, you go to 7 with the reducer. But this sealer is 2 to 1, so we're gonna make the sealer real quick. And with the sealer, I reduce it 10%. I don't like to go the full 1 to 1. I like to do a little 10%. Gets the job done, breaks it up, not being so thick. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the video right here, and I'll get back to y'all whenever we're spraying. So this is the gun we're gonna be using for our sealer. It's a Tecna. It's used for clear coat, but we use it for, and it said solids because of Julio, Mr. Julio Fulio, whatever. Yeah, but we're gonna be using it to spray our sealer. We use it for sealer only, and that's it. So I'm not gonna be able to set up my phone since I don't have a tripod, but we'll find a way to do that. But yeah, let's get to this. So we just got done spraying the sealer on the fender and bumper. Let me show you how they look right now. This fender is wet, but it's like, I mean, it needs a little, it could have been sprayed a little better. But yeah, that's how it should look. A nice gloss. Sealer should be laid down pretty wet. Now for this bumper, looks pretty good. Nice, wet, coverage is good. But also, say if you're spraying a black truck and it's going black, I'd use a black sealer. The sealer helps a lot with coverage, smoothing everything out. Gray's the only thing we got, so that's what we got to work with. So I'm gonna clean this gun, and I'm gonna show you the steps of basing. And a lot of stuff goes into basing, so I'll explain that once we're in there or somewhere out there like that. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you clean your guns right. If you don't clean your guns right, you're gonna be struggling. I'm telling you right now. But if you clean them nice the first time and keep them clean every time, you're gonna spray baras. You hear me? The Vilvis. Dekna gun. The Vilvis. Just make sure you always clean your shit. But today we're gonna be basing with the DV1. The Vilvis. DV1, I don't know, bro. I just spray with this. They're both metallic, so we're gonna have to spray with both of these. We have another metallic gun we don't use. Is that Iwata, boy? Look at that Iwata. It's the Iwata. I don't know, honestly. It sprays good. I haven't really sprayed it that much, but I know it sprays good the one time I sprayed it. So yeah, those are the two guns we're gonna use, and that's the clear gun we'll get to you. We'll get that to later. So we're gonna use these two guns. We're gonna get the paint ready. So yeah. Alright, I'm just spraying my guns out with the thinner, but it is very different spraying a metallic compared to a solid like the solid red. A lot of it goes into it. The way your pattern has to be, don't tie your stripe it, the way metallics lay down, all that stuff is stupid, honestly. It's stupid. But yeah, so I'm gonna get these guns set up, and we're gonna get to spraying. I'm gonna show you how to spray the first coat of a metallic, and then the second, and I'll get back to y'all after. All right, so the pressure's at 15. I spray my metallics at 15. I think they lay down nice. It looks well. It flows out perfectly. So I'm gonna show y'all spraying this at 15, the first coat. So I'm gonna give y'all a tip after I spray the first coat. All right, so we got the first coat laid down on this fender. It looks a little blotchy right now, but it's because it's the first coat. I like to put it maybe a little blotchy see-through, because you have to let the paint get on there, and before you can start putting it super wet, super hard, and all that stuff. So look, see, it's a little blotchy and everything like that. But we're gonna get to this bumper, so I'm gonna film that for y'all. So in that clip right there, you could see that my paint was very see-through. You can see it. You can see the sealer still, and that's how I like to spray it. And then on my second coat, when I go in there and spray it, I'm gonna put it on a little bit more wet, but I'm gonna still move, because I think that gun's a little bit different. Like right now, I have my gun spray open 3 turns. It's 3 turns, and I have a fan almost full fan, but then I turn it a little bit. So that's the best way that we've done it, and that's how it's been working for this past year, that I've been spraying like real heavy every single day. So I mean, if it works for me, you could try it out, but painting is all that. You got to try something out. That's all it is. Like, I like to spray at 15, but you might like to spray at 20. I don't know. About to get this second coat sprayed, and I'll show y'all what I mean. But always, fellas, I'm trying to tell y'all, fellas, tack your stuff down. If you tack it, it'll come out cleaner. I promise you, it'll come out way nicer. But with a clean tacker, this tacker I kind of use a lot. Like you see, this is still see-through. So I mean, the second coat is gonna be a little wetter, and it's gonna be more covered. So the way you just saw me spray that fender and bumper is how I'm gonna be doing it for the next 2 more coats. So I like to do 4 to make sure I have extra coverage everywhere, no light spots once I clear, and then you don't have to redo it, because you don't want to have to be redoing jobs, because that's where you lose money and then you lose time. So always make sure you're doing it right the first time. You know what I mean? Do it right the first time. Don't gotta worry about it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 4 coats everywhere on this fender and bumper. We'll get this fender first. On this fender, you can see it looks it's still dry right now, but there's no blotchiness. It looks smooth, nice, clean. How you want all your drops to look. That's how you want to look before you base. Or clear, my bad. Clear. This one is still drying, but look. I got it a little bit wetter on there. It's the last coat, so it's gonna flash really well while making my clear. Good coverage everywhere. All right, so we got this clear. The clear we use is 545P high solids, ultra high solids. It's 4-to-1. Like I said, this clear right here, 2-to-1. I think these two are 2-to-1. This is like those are like $high clears. We got the little cheap clear. So I already put the hardener in it, activator. Whenever you buy the clear, it will come with the activator. If it doesn't, you should probably reinvest in some clear. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna mix this up, and then I'll get back into the booth once I'm spraying this. So I'll see y'all there. All right, so we're getting ready to clear. We're gonna tack this down real quick. Blow it off with the gun, and start clearing. The thing with clear, you spray it as wet as you want. But you can't be spraying too wet to where you're wrinkling and running. You just want to have it nice, smooth, clear coat. You know what I mean? So I'll show y'all how to do all that and everything like that. Hey yo. So yeah, we're gonna get ready for this clear coat. So let's get to it. So we're getting ready to spray this clear coat. Spray all the air out to where it's super compressed like this. So now you can go any angle you want. So we're gonna spray this fender with the Iwata Supernova. I spray around 22 PSI. Look at that fan, boy. So we're gonna get right to it. Alright, so with that clear coat, it's probably going to take around 10 minutes to flash, a real good flash. Let's check our time real quick. It's currently 10:12, hopefully it's focusing on that. So yeah, we're going to get that, let that dry for until 22. We're going to spray another coat on there. But the thing with clearing, guys, you got to keep moving. If you stop, like if you keep spraying and you stop, you're going to run. And you can't keep overlapping, because when you get runs, is you're putting too much product. If you're putting too much product right here, just gonna it has to go somewhere. It can't go out like this, so it's just gonna start drooping, bro. Take it from me. Yo, compadre! So we finished the paint job. This bumper, that fender, splendid, buddy. Let me tell you. Anyway, so we got this right here. Looks good. Nice reflection. All right here. Nice. Anyway, so then we got this fender right here. Nice, clean, smooth cut, good reflection. So yep, that's it. That's how you do it. I mean, if you have any questions about how many turns I have my spray gun, how fast I go, all that, like if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm willing to answer them, or hit me on Instagram, Alonzo Sanchez Jr. No, I forgot it. Anyway, but yeah. Hit me on anything, follow me on TikTok, text me on there, I don't care. Do whatever. Email me. Flip it. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. I appreciate everybody who's been watching. I know I'm slacking still, but it takes a lot of time. Like I probably got here at 8 o'clock. It's 10:27 now. I spent like 2.5 hours on this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna clean my gun, and that's it. I appreciate everybody watching. So see y'all boys later. Peace.